love reading books, it's fun. I often read them with my mum. I like reading to explore. There's no better way, I'm sure. I love reading. There's so many books to choose. Get on board, you just can't lose. Books expand your mind, it's true. Reading books is good for you. I love reading.
Hello everybody, welcome to Storytime with Ethan and Choco. I'm Ethan from Ethan and Choco's book club, ECBC for short. I was treated at CHOC for 3.5 years when I had cancer, and I started ECBC when I noticed that most kids didn't have books and weren't reading. I'm excited for the show and to read aloud to you all of my favorite books.
The book I'll be reading today is The Cow Who Climbed a Tree by Gemma Marino. Today was my first time reading this story, so I did not know what to expect. But when you listen, you will see how amazing of a book this is and how it teaches a very important life lesson. The Cow Who Climbed a Tree by Gemma Marino. Tina was a very curious cow. She had a thirst for discovery. You can see Tina is studying the flowers with a magnifying glass, and she also has a book about flowers. Her mind was full of wonderful things, all of which her sisters found very silly. Impossible, ridiculous, nonsense, they would say every time she told them her amazing ideas. Her sisters were only interested in one thing: fresh and juicy grass. One day when Tina was exploring the woods, she decided to try something new. She began to climb a tree. Up and up she went. When she got to the top, Tina couldn't believe her eyes. Unlike the fierce dragon she had seen in her books, this one was friendly and vegetarian. All afternoon, they talked about wonderful dreams and incredible stories. Tina couldn't wait to tell her sisters about her new friend. But her sisters were not impressed. Dragons don't exist. Cows can't climb trees. Impossible, ridiculous, nonsense, they said. And with that, they went to bed. But the next morning, Tina was nowhere to be seen. Her sisters found a note. Gone flying with the dragon of the woods, Tina. Well, that was it. Tina's nonsense had gone too far. The sisters decided to go and find her and bring her home. For the first time, they ventured beyond the farm and into the woods. They had never imagined it would be so beautiful. And then they came across something very strange. Impossible, they said. But the first sister began to climb, and one after another, up they went. You can see how there's a pig climbing a tree with some kind of pack. The world beyond the fields was extraordinary. But where was Tina? Suddenly, the sisters looked up. It was impossible. It was ridiculous. It was nonsense. But it was true. Tina was flying. And when she asked her sisters to join her, they said something they never had said before. You can see how all of them are parachuting. Yes, why not? And after that, they just couldn't wait to see what else was possible. Well, wasn't that such a great ending? In this book, the author teaches the lesson that it is important to explore and do new things, because you won't get to do some amazing things unless you put yourself out there and be adventurous. When is the time that you have tried something new and it was really worth it?
I hope you all love this book, but most importantly, stay strong and read on.
Now that you've met all our friends, this is where the story ends. All new adventures on the way, drift off and dream the night away. I love reading. I love